Hi everyone, welcome back to Client One. And today's topic is client belief systems. I'm Steve Berge from Seam Strategies, and I'm excited to share with you some tips, once again, on client beliefs. Now think for just a second, for those of you who have kids, and let's just say that you didn't know me, and your child came up to you and said, Mom or Dad, I really want to go out in the ocean and go fishing with this guy, Steve, right? What would you have to believe to feel comfortable enough to let your child go off with someone you don't know? I'll let you guys think about that while we go through these 5 tips. But I have a feeling that there are specific areas where you have belief systems that they may or may not be logical, but they're true because that's what you believe. So tip number one, everyone has baggage. Think about your buyers for just a minute. There are some of them who've had poor salespeople. They have had troubles with their organization or getting things approved. And they all have some type of baggage from the company that you're selling into today, or it could have been from their last organization. But that's a key belief, is that all salespeople do X because that's their experiences. Number two, not all stakeholders, and we talk about a lot during this program about having multiple stakeholders, usually 5 on some of the larger deals. Not all of them have the same brand of luggage. They all come from different backgrounds, belief systems. They've all had different experiences. So number 3 is when you're spending time with a client, why would you include extra information that's not important? And I'll share a real quick example of a client I was on about a year ago. And one of the salespeople, I was shadowing them, and they were pitching about that we were this large Fortune 500 company, that were the biggest in the industry. And then the client came back to us and said, I actually kind of like working with local companies. So make sure that when you think about belief systems, don't add something to the mix that slows that sale down. Number 4, if they believe it, it is true. It doesn't matter if you think it's true, but in their mind, the only way to overcome that belief is with evidence. And we'll talk about that in the program as we go forward. But if they believe that you are too big for them and they like local companies, it's true, and you're probably not going to win the deal. And finally, and most importantly, people make decisions based on their beliefs and not the truth or logic. So if you really think about all the decisions that have been made and even deals you've lost in the past, I have a feeling there were plenty of clients that made the wrong decision, but they made the decision based on their beliefs. So we'll talk about it in the rest of the program, but think in your mind your largest client and what do they need to believe in order for them to move forward with the deal. And that's all part of the call or meeting plan process that we're going to talk about later on in this program. But it's very important to know what the client beliefs are. Once again, I'm Steve from Seam Strategies, and have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.